Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. Mantle Productions here. It's been a while since I've done a video, but I thought I would jump on this afternoon and see what's going on. Today we are here at Orbex Gothenburg in Sweden on a nice winter's evening, and we're going to fly up to the brand new Torp Sandefjord scenery for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Really excited to get this new scenery. I've been waiting for it for a very long time in P3D. But it seems like they just skipped updating to P3D version 5 and have decided to design scenery for Microsoft Flight Simulator. So I'm not complaining. And they're going to back code it for P3D version 5 after their recent release for Microsoft Flight Simulator. So those wondering, I am actually in the middle of upgrading from P3D version 4.5 to 5.1. But I'm encountering some pretty weird scenery glitches, which is taking an age to fix. So I will release a video once I am up and running in version 5.1 and all is looking good. But until that happens, we are here in Microsoft Flight Simulator, looking gorgeous as always. Carenado recently released another patch for this aircraft, the Piper Seminole. This is now patched up to version 1.1. There's a few fixes to the HSI needle and some various minor bug fixes and that sort of thing. So we'll take it out for a fly. We'll do IFR up to Torp and see what happens. So I'm just going to pull across a little nav map, which is what I'm using for my flight planning today. You can see there's a few other aircraft on VATSIM already. There's a Cessna 152 that just departed a few moments ago. We're going to be flying outbound roughly to the west to pick up the VOR in the general vicinity November Oscar Lima. And then from there we're going to be doing a direct bearing up to Torp Sandefjord in Norway from Sweden. And then approaching in an IFR state there. Hopefully vectors, because I'm not really familiar with the GPS setup in this aircraft. Another thing which I will pull up for you now is just to show you VATSIM. So here we are on the VATSIM network at Gothenburg. We have the Stockholm control, which will see us up to Norway, and then we will go across to Oslo control for the approach into Torp. It's pretty quiet this evening, so we should be able to get some attention by the area controllers, who usually are too busy to deal with us, so they usually ignore people like us. So lovely sunset. Okay, so without much further ado, I have already put in my flight plan, which you can see here. So Gothenburg to Torp, with Notodden as my alternate, which is a place I know fairly well. Departure time is going to be 2:53. I'm going to say 3:15, so it's 15:15 Zulu. And I'm going to file that like so. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn on the batteries like so. And actually we're going to start engine number 2 so that we can run the avionics. I don't want to, I'm hesitant to run any avionics in any aircraft these days that does not have a I don't want to run the batteries down and have that sort of issue on my hand. You can hear. Yeah, very good. Okay, so we're going to start engine number 2. Let's take the guards. Let's turn on the mags for engine 2. Let's crack the throttles. Let's make sure that the parking brake is set, which it is. Turn on the right-hand fuel pump. We can see the T's and P's so far. The amps are looking good. So we're just going to shout clear prop, make sure no one is in the vicinity, and we are going to oh, I really screwed that up. Sorry, I'm going to prime. Oh, duh. My mistake. Fuel is now on. And the fuel we can see is right here. So let's try that one more time. There we go. Okay, just watching the T's and P's. The oil pressure, oil temps coming, oil pressure's in the green, which is the most important of all to begin with. And let's just bring the RPM down to about 1100. Like so. Let's turn on some lights. Let's go up here. Turn on some lights like so. Let's go the nav light recognition lights on. Let's turn on the pitot heat. I'm sure we'll need that. The fan, the cabin heat, and yeah, that's it. Okay, so that is the engine number 2 started, and that should be that should give me peace of mind to start fiddling around with the avionics. So let's get those on. So radio master goes on, and things should start to. Okay. So our ATIS. Let's go grab the ATIS. And the ATIS, if we go to our 118.375, that is 118. I'm not hearing anything there. 118.375. I did put that in correctly, did I not? What have I done wrong? We are listening to COM 1. Maybe it doesn't have any ATIS. Let's go to ground 1219er. Like so. Let's go Gothenburg ground radio check.
Radio 5.
Thanks. Okay, so we know it's working. You can see the RPM is slightly growing there with the engine warming up. Okay, let's call ground and see where the ATIS is. Gothenburg ground, good evening, Lima November Foxtrot Tango Alpha. Ready to copy IFR clearance to Torp Sandefjord. I'm afraid I did not get the ATIS, so I do not know if that is active.
Lima November Foxtrot Tango Alpha. The ATIS is active, and some people have a problem with the voice. Are you able to fly a SID, or you want a another departure?
Gothenburg ground, Lima November Foxtrot Tango Alpha is not equipped with SID and STAR capabilities. I would prefer radio navigation and vectors if that is possible.
Yeah, Lima November Foxtrot Tango Alpha will coordinate with Sweden. 1 second, please.
Okay, it's really hard to actually hear what he's saying. He's quite bassy. Audio, I just messed that around. I think output. output volume. Testing. Let's see, just... Testing, hello, micro... I'm using a different headset now these days. My old headset died, so it's actually really hard to hear what he's saying. Disable realistic ATC audio effects. I should probably do that, just so I can hear him a little easier this time. Colors are beautiful though. Look at that. Huh. So while we're waiting for him to come back to us, let's go 113.2 on nav 1. Like so. And that should give us an updated nav needle for on our HSI. But that is a course, an outbound course of 290, roughly. And hopefully we'll pick that up. I don't know, what is he up to?
Standby.
Yeah, he's working on something. Oh, there's
Lufthansa 819er, standby, number 2 for clearance. Break, Lima November Foxtrot Tango Alpha, I have your clearance, are you ready to copy?
ready to copy, thank you.
Lima November Foxtrot Tango Alpha, clear to your destination. After departure, turn right, heading to 60 degrees, and climb 5,000 feet, and the squawk is 5420.
Clear to destination as filed. After departure, turn right, heading 260 degrees, climb altitude 5,000 feet, squawk 5420, Lima November Foxtrot Tango Alpha.
Lima November Foxtrot Tango Alpha, feedback correct.
Okay, sweet. Right, so he's given me that. That is 260, so we're going to set...
Lufthansa 819er, are you ready to copy clearance?
260 for... So he's given me a right-hand turnout.
819er,
5,000 feet, 5420.
The Detna to Juliet departure, runway 21, squawk 4277.
5420.
Lufthansa 819er, read back correct, and the break, Lima November Foxtrot Tango Alpha. I forgot, but the startup is approved, and QNH 993.
Startup approved, 993 QNH, Foxtrot Tango Alpha, thank you. Okay, so he's given me clearance to start up the left engine, so let's go do that now. First item, we have our fuel on the left-hand side checked. Let's turn on the mags for the left engine, and let's prime 3 times. And then we, with our throttle cracked, on with the left engine. Nice and easy. No problems there. Whoa, okay, that quieted down. Okay, I can now... That's pretty cool. I can now open the window and do that, and also open the right-hand door, as far as I know, so that's cool. Okay, so let's do just a quick controls check while I'm here on the ground. So everything seems free and clear at the moment. So let's do that. Okay, now I'm going to grab Navigraph. And I'm going to pull up the taxi chart for Gothenburg, which is, where is it? Here it is. Okay, so I am assuming he's going to give me Yankee, no, hold it Yankee, or you hold it your Foxtrot, via Golf, via Yankee. Potentially, that's kind of hard to see. If I zoom in on little nav map, that will probably give me a more accurate ground chart reading, ironically. It's you know, you always default to the freeware programs. Okay. Yes, so it looks like he might give me out of parking 44 via Zulu, hold Yankee, or hold Yankee for runway 21. That might be the way that's gonna go. So yeah, cool. No problems there. Just pop that back. Lima November Foxtrot Tango Alpha, ready for taxi.
Lima November Foxtrot Tango Alpha, taxi, holding point Yankee, runway, or actually, holding point Foxtrot, runway 21, via Yankee.
Taxi holding point Foxtrot for runway 21 via Yankee, Lima November Foxtrot Tango Alpha. Okay, cool. Let's just get on with the lights. So let's go. We've got recognition, we've got navs. We don't have landing lights on. We'll put the landing lights on at the hold. So off with the brake, like so, and off like a herd of turtles, as my father always says. Let's put in flap 1 now, just while we're about it, and we will also think about holding point Yankee. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't want to do any runway incursions here. Yes, that's Foxtrot, yeah. Always, if you're ever not 100% sure where you're going, then stop and figure it out before you do a runway incursion, because they're never good. Look at that sky. Oh, this is why you want to fly Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Foxtrot Tango Alpha, contact Sweden, London 8.4. Have a nice flight.
Over to Sweden 118.4. Thank you very much. Good evening, Lima November Foxtrot Tango Alpha. Okay. So let's just look and see where our hold. That's that line just there. We do not want to go over that line. Okay. Let's just hold the parking brake, and let's just look at our cowl flaps. Let's open them about 40%. And despite patching this aircraft, the right-hand cowl flap and the right-hand carb heat both don't show symbology, which is annoying, but you know, whatever. Okay, so 118.4. I think I think I can see why it didn't work last time, maybe.
Napsi point 350, arrow for 2211.
Let's just put this...
Control Scanner 123, request.
Back to massive and continue on route as planned. Scanner 123, just when you're able to right turn, direct leg po if you're able. Otherwise I could get you heading. Direct to leg po, and then 123.
Sweden Control, Lima November Foxtrot Tango Alpha on the ground at Gothenburg, runway 21, ready for departure.
Lima November Foxtrot Tango Alpha, runway 21, clear for takeoff, wind 200 degrees, 7 knots.
Clear takeoff, runway 21, Lima November Foxtrot Tango Alpha. Okay, so...
Transavia 844 is established on the localizer, runway 21.
Right, he just called a localizer.
Transavia 844, wind Kiruna 020 degrees, 9 knots, runway 21, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 21, Transavia 844.
Okay, that is obviously not the same airport that he's talking about than me, or else I would actually be able to see him. Okay, so as I cross the threshold...
1424, cleared Nilug to Papa arrival, runway 19 left. Continue descend, flight level 110.
Cleared Nilug to Papa arrival for runway 19 left.
Did I just turn the strobe off? Yes. I had it on by accident, thinking it was off, and now it should be the other way around. Okay. So, mixture is rich, props are full.
Sweden Control, god eftermiddag, Norshuttle 932 inbound, Kalin level 210.
Norshuttle 932, Sweden Control identified. Climb level 3900.
Whoa. Wind.
Climb level 390, Norshuttle 932.
Scandinavian 746, contact Stockholm 126, decimal 650. Bye.
Confirm last transmission was Scandinavian 746.
Affirmative, contact arrival 126650.
Arrival 126650, Scandinavian 746. Thank you.
Beautiful. Up with the flaps. And as we climb out to 5,000 feet, let's just bring our props and our powers back. And let's bring 260. 260 set. And continuing climb, 5,000 feet.
Sweden Norshuttle 932.
Go ahead.
Norshuttle 932, request leave cockpit for about 5 minutes.
Approved, report one back.
Roger, will go back in Norshuttle 932.
Millennium 576, when ready, descend flight level 110. You are cleared, Nilug to Papa arrival, runway 19 left.
We're still not getting... We're still not getting any HSI. On with heading hold. And V-speed, let's go.
November 7600 kilo, contact Copenhagen Control 121, decimal 375. Bye-bye.
Off with the landing lights.
Copenhagen on 121.375. 760 thanks for and have a great day.
Same to you. Scandinavian 430, when ready, descend flight level 220.
When ready, descend flight level 220, Scandinavian 430.
Scandinavian 123, Sweden.
Scandinavian 123, read you.
Are you going to Legpo? It seems you're a bit left of course.
Scandinavian 123, apologize for this. We're having a problem with the flight plan on the MSU. Standby.
Yes, it would help you to get direct ENTO, Echo Lima Tango Oscar Kilo. I guess you're flying the new MSFS Airbus, right?
SK 123, affirmative.
Yeah, but yeah, if it helps, direct LTOC, then after that you'll get the star and then get vectors later on.
SK 123, direct to LTOC.
Sweden Control, good evening, Scandinavian 719er with you climbing 28,000 for flight level 320 inbound Pacific.
Scandinavian 719er, Sweden Control identified. Continue climb flight level 320 and report your... Are you still on... You're on Mach number, correct?
Or that will be on Mach number. We'll let you know our cruise Mach number.
I know, I need your present Mach number. Your traffic behind catching up with it about 100 knots. So, are you guys in contact in any way?
It just doesn't want to... It just does not want to track VORs, does it? Either nav2 or nav1.
Stop climb flight level 2... correction, flight level 300. Stop climb 300, that will be your final level. And then let me know your final cruising Mach number, please.
Okay, Rosa, we'll stop climb flight level 300 and advise you Scandinavian 719.
Even if I hit nav...
Scandinavian 707, barely readable, readability 2, very, very low volume. Try again. 707, no, it's a bit better, and you're identified, climb flight level 340.
Still not getting anything.
Let me know your cruising Mach number, please.
340 will let you know the number.
Scandinavian 1424, proceed direct Tebby Tango Echo Bravo.
Until my needles actually start giving me any data, I'm gonna actually be navigating off plan on little nav map, because unfortunately these needles, I have no clue if it's me. I'm pretty sure it's
576,
not me.
Mike Lima November 576, Sweden Control.
Beautiful visuals though.
Transavia 844, request taxi to the stand.
Transavia 844, taxi via Alpha to the apron. I suggest stand number 1. Welcome to Kiruna on ground 21.
And there's Gothenburg.
Thank you very much. Taxiing to stand 1 via Alpha, Transavia 844.
Sweden Control, go clear, North Shuttle 940, passing flight level 236.
That's 5,000.
Flight level 290.
North Shuttle 940, Sweden identified, climb level 370.
Climb level 370.
I'm actually going to climb straight up to 6,000 because that's what my flight plan states.
Squawk 5347 and report present Mach number.
That's squawk 5347 and we are going to be Mach 0.78.
Roger, reduce Mach decimal 74 or less, and the traffic above, he will be number 1, you will be behind him inbound Arlanda.
Okay, Rosa, squawk 5347 and we'll reduce Mach 0.74, Scandinavian 719.
Scandinavian 707, squawk
you see nav fail.
5030 and report Mach number.
5030.
For some reason nav is failing me, and I do not know why.
Scandinavian 707, Roger, maintain Mach decimal 77.
I thought they may have. I thought they would have patched it or
or
something by now. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong. Okay, let's close the cowl flaps now. It's cold enough up here that we don't need to deal with that.
Scandinavian 430, contact Polaris 118875.
11875, Scandinavian 430.
Lima November Foxtrot Tango Alpha, climb flight level 60 and turn right. Let's see if we can get to... Actually, for now, turn right heading 345.
Climb flight level 60, turn right 345, Lima November Foxtrot Tango Alpha. .345 set and 6,000, almost there. Don't know what he's doing actually.
Sweden North Shuttle 92, back now in cockpit.
932, roger, welcome back.
Thank.
Scandinavian 1424, contact Stockholm Control 126.650.
126.650, can you 1424?
Finnair 1331 on frequency.
Transavia 844 set Kiruna stands 1 switching off. Thanks for the 83, bye-bye.
Thank you for flying. Have a nice Saturday evening. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Sweden Control, Finnair 1331, flight level 380.
Call you back. Stand by.
So I bust my altitude pretty badly there. Wasn't paying attention to my standard barometric pressure.
Finnair 1331, Sweden, sorry for the delay, I was coordinating some traffic. Squawk 441, 4441.
No problem, and talk 4441, Finnair 1331.
Like, is the nav function just completely broken? The only way that they want you to navigate is using their little GPS
Sweden
there.
Control, hello. Wind 200 degrees, 7 knots, runway 21, clear for takeoff.
There we go. There's flight level 60 set.
Finnair 1331, identified, maintain level 380.
Wilco, Finnair 1331.
Speedbird 771 Charlie, contact Copenhagen 121.375. Enjoy your flight to Heathrow, bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. 121375. Thank you, Speedbird 771 Charlie.
Lima November, Foxtrot Tango Alpha, turn left heading 320.
Turn left 320 degrees, Lima November Foxtrot Tango Alpha.
Sweden Control, god eftermiddag. Scandinavian 454, passing flight level 130 for 190.
Scandinavian 454, Sweden Control, identified, climb flight level 330.
Climbing 330, Scandinavian 454.
Scandinavian 123, descend flight level 110, cleared inbound Arlanda, L Stock 7, Papa arrival, runway 19er left.
Descend 110 and cleared to Arlanda 19er left via L Stock 7 Papa. Scandinavian 123.
Correct. Scandinavian 707, descent flight level 310 for now, and keep speed high to remain number 1.
Order 310, we'll keep the speed high to remain number 1. 707.
Scandinavian 719er, descent flight level 120, and on conversion maintain indicated airspeed 270 knots or less.
Rosa, descent flight level 120, maintain 270 knots or less, Scandinavian 719er.
Scandinavian 707, cleared Zealand 5 Papa arrival, runway 19 left.
Zealand 5 Papa arrival, runway 19 left, 707.
707, now continue climb flight level 130.
130, Scandinavian 707. Scandinavian 2549.
Let me just
Scandinavian 2549,
let me tune another VOR.
34.
Squawk
14.6.
5434, Scandinavian 2549.
Lufthansa 819er, stay passing altitude.
Lufthansa 819er, 3000 feet for a flight on
Lufthansa 819er, identified.
Okay, it does actually work.
240.
So it must just be the VOR that I chose. Yeah, it must have just been the VOR that I chose.
Good afternoon, Austrian 332, climbing flight level 290, inbound ENTO.
Yeah.
Austrian 332, Sweden service identified, climb flight level 350.
Climb flight level 350, Austrian 3.
Which is really annoying, because I wanted to make
123,
this...
contact Stockholm 126,
How
that's
did you see this work?
1650. Hi.
126, that's 165.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Let's see if I just bring this across here. So I just tuned...
Lufthansa 819er, proceed direct.
I just tuned the Gothenburg VOR and it worked. But this one here, which I've chosen, does not work. So if I...
Scandinavian 2549er, identified at 380. Maintain that level. Continue as well.
Maintain flight level 380, Scandinavian 2549.
Scandinavian 707, on conversion maintain indicated 270 knots or greater, traffic behind.
It's magnetic 318. Yeah, magnetic 318.
Scandinavian 707, Sweden.
So magnetic 318, let's go to 14.6 instead. Yeah, bam. So it does work. Apologies, guys. The VOR that I was using just isn't the kind of VOR. It's not a distance measuring VOR. It's just a normal VOR. So maybe there was some issue there. Maybe it's a really old VOR that isn't actually represented in Microsoft Flight Simulator's database. I don't know. But there we go. So
Sweden Scandinavian 707.
it does work. It's just
Scandinavian 707. Good to see.
and it's showing me slightly left of track, which is accurate. So I know it is working correctly.
Indicated airspeed is 307.
Yeah. Okay. I'm happy. I'm happy that we can. And yes. And I get yeah. And I get distance. So I'm 30 nautical miles. So actually, basically, if I drag from
707,
Gothenburg,
would you be able to accept direct Erken Echo Romeo Kilo?
from airport Gothenburg to the end of the
Direct Erken Echo
roughly
Romeo Kilo and descent flight level 120 and speed is yours.
120, direct Echo Romeo Kilo and speed is our discretion, 707.
so roughly 100 nautical miles.
Scandinavian 719er, speed is yours, no ATC.
So as we get up to 100 nautical miles, we're getting very close to Torp, and we'll want to change over to the ILS.
Scandinavian 719er.
Scandinavian 707, contact Stockholm 126 650, bye.
126 650 707.
719er, Stockholm 126 65, ciao.
12665, have a nice evening, Scandinavian 719er.
Same to you. Break, Scandinavian 2549er. Contact Polaris 418875.
Oh.
Bye.
And if I show you here, you can see we're just coming out of his airspace. Actually, no, sorry. That's that's radar control for Gothenburg.
Could you repeat?
It's just here that we'll come out of his airspace.
Polaris control 118.8.
But he's got me on a heading hold.
750 Scandinavian.
He's got me on heading hold. He's not given me
Negative 118.8.
follow own navigation. Yeah.
118.87 Scandinavian 2549.
Lufthansa 819er, climb flight level 320.
Flight level 320, Lufthansa 819er.
Beautiful. Just beautiful. You just can't say anything against that. And once we get study...
2211, still on frequency.
Once we get study level aircraft into the sim, we'll be good as golden. I saw a strobe light up there, I think. No?
Sorry, yeah, Finna 1331, was that for me?
Negative.
Oh, okay.
There seems to be quite some sort of divide in the clouds running in a line like this, where everything...
Lufthansa 819, stop, climb flight level 270, traffic above.
Stop, climb flight level 270.
Yeah, where everything along this line here has a pinkish hue and everything else doesn't, so I'm not sure about that. Maybe that's just the way that the angle, that's the ultimate horizon. That's the glow from the ultimate horizon, and as the sun goes further below the horizon, that just disappears. Yeah, you can actually see that changing with, you know, every second that's actually moving from here over here. It's amazing. It's beautiful.
Lufthansa 819, climb flight level 290.
Climb flight level 290, Lufthansa 819.
Beautiful. Okay, so fuel pressures are different. That's weird. Oh,
454,
obviously.
It's approved, report from back.
Stupid me. Didn't turn on the fuel pump for the other engine. Doesn't need... I don't think they need strictly... You know, they're still within the green. In fact... There's only a takeoff and a landing checklist, which makes no sense. I wish they would give you a little bit more. They've gone to the trouble of modeling and coding a lovely system here, and then they've only given you 2 JPEGs to look at. Like, they literally could add a few more JPEGs of checklists in here for you. You know?
Super. Yeah, he should be passing any second now. Contact Copenhagen control for higher 121.375. Bye bye.
121.375, Lufthansa 819. Thank you very much. Have a good one.
You too.
Sweden North Line 32, standing by 47.
North Shuttle 932, clear to Copenhagen, Airna 1 Foxtrot, 2 to left, when ready, level 100.
Clear Copenhagen, Airna 1 Foxtrot, runway 2 to left, and descend level 110, Shuttle 932.
Flight level 100, 100.
Flight level 100, Shuttle 932.
So here we are.
North Shuttle 940, cleared Copenhagen, Airna 1 Foxtrot, 2 to left, when ready, flight level 100.
Is a 320?
Takeoff building unknown Foxtrot to
A 310, an Airbus A320 flying into...
Scandinavian 444 is back.
No, that's an A20 November. I'm not sure what that is. It's not a 320. I thought it was a 320 Neo for a second.
No, Shuttle 4, correction. Scandinavian 454. When ready, descend flight level 250.
When ready, then we go to 250, Scandinavian 444.
Yep, old's peachy. He's set me on heading hold the entire way. I was hoping to go back to navigation, but there we go. It's quiet enough that it's not a big deal. Let's go 283 on the ADF. Oh, come on. There you go. That'll give us our ADF to the end of the ILS for Torp. Well, it's not the end of the ILS because we're going to have to come in on the northerly approach because of the wind. See, because of the wind, we're going to have to come. We're going to have to basically come up and then down and in.
Sweden control identified.
So I'm expecting the runway 180.
Shuttle 1030. Proceed direct Penor.
Confirm direct Penor, Shuttle 1030, Papa Echo November Oscar Romeo.
Correct.
Directly Penor, thank you, Shuttle 1030.
Actually, let's go. Instead of tuning Sierra Foxtrot, let's tune Dalan, which is Delta Alpha, which is frequency 404.
Sweden control 325 hotel at flight level 320, direct north.
Okay. Okay, we're all set up, ready to rumble. Not long now until we cross out of his airspace into Norway, into Norwegian airspace, and then we begin descending for landing or arrival into Torp.
Scandinavian 444 starting descent.
Thank you.
Beautiful. I'm sold. I'm completely sold. That's beautiful. Just give me more of this. I don't care. Just give me more of this, please. Yeah, I mean, my prepared 3D version 5.1 install, the scenery's kind of screwed, but I'm really loving the new clouds that they've got. The lighting engine still could do with a little bit of tweaking, but all in all, it's going in the right direction. think he's just forgotten about me.
Control, then shuttle 1030 radio check. Or shuttle 1030, Sweden control identified. Readability 5. Radio 5, thank you, shuttle 1030.
Silky smooth. Beautiful. So I don't know, guys, if I can't remember if... I think it was my last video, which was the B-17. Maybe it was...
Swedish control,
maybe it was my last video that I...
flight level 180 to Gardermoen. Good afternoon.
It's just leaning the mixture out there.
Scandinavian 832, Sweden control. Good afternoon to you as well. Identified. Climb flight level 360.
I don't know if it was the last video I played for you that I had my new monitor. This is a 1440p 144 Hz monitor, which is beautiful.
Scandinavian 454, contact Polaris 118.
After over a decade on a 1080p display, going up to 1440p at 144 Hz is like night and day.
Thank you for services.
Thank you for flying.
See you.
Hello, Sweden Control. This is ICA 341, 60 miles from Olgov, flight level 340.
I said 341, Sweden control, identified. I will have a Norwegian passing left to right, same level.
60 nautical miles, so just another 20 to 30 before we're going to start descending.
Roger that, and we can even climb ourselves or descend, it doesn't matter.
No, you will be vertically separated, so no need to climb or descend, unless you want to do it, of course.
Alright, that's fine. Well, I'll just continue on 340.
Scandinavian 832, confirm climbing. Radar indicates you maintaining flight level 195. Any problems I can help you with? I have flight level 195. I go to flight level 360, Scandinavian 832. Så, nu ser det bättre ut. Looking good.
You can see Norway. Yeah. There's Norway in the distance. So soon he's going to hand me over to Norwegian control, which I am going to prepare that in the comm stack. So let's go and have a look. So we've got Oslo controlled 118.87. Let's confirm that on plan G, or sorry, VPilot.
Sweden control, god eftermiddag, Amapola 325, holding point 21, Göteborg, ready for departure.
That's 118.875.
Amapola 325, Sweden, Haro, runway 21, clear for takeoff, wind 190 degrees, 7 knots.
Clear for takeoff, runway 21, Amapola 325.
Like so. Okay, set. In standby, comm 1. Okay, so since he's not giving me my VOR, he's just holding me on a heading hold, I'm going to go ahead and get the... Well, it's a little bit premature, maybe. Let's just see how many miles we've got to go here. We got 40 nautical miles to go. So I'm gonna do this now. I'm going to tune the ILS for runway 18 at Torp, which is 108.3.
November Foxtrot Tango Alpha, contact Polaris 118.875. Enjoy your flight to Torp. Bye bye.
Contact Polaris on 118.875. Thank you very much for ATC. Good evening, Lima November Foxtrot Tango Echo.
Thank you.
Okay, we're now over to him, and let's just pull up 1083. Like so, that's in standby. So now let's go inbound Torp directly 113.85. In fact, let's just...
Skriv in 269er, clear direct Ageku.
Let's go 113.85, which is like so. And let's go direct Torp, which is 321. Like so.
Skriv in 269er, climb flight level 280.
Climb maintain flight level 280, Skyway 269.
Norway Control, good evening. Lima November Foxtrot Tango Echo with you, flight level 60, inbound Torp Sandefjord for IFR full stop landing.
Lima November Foxtrot Tango Alpha, Polaris, hello. Confirm 6,000 feet, indicating 5,400.
Sorry, flight level 60. I can adjust to 6,000 feet to local QNH. Lima November Foxtrot Tango Alpha.
Lima Tango Alpha, Torp QNH 991, maintain 6,000 feet.
6,000 feet, Lima Tango Alpha. Okay, so he's given me... let's go... Oh, sorry. Keep the strobe on. Okay, so he said descend on 901.
Lima 430, welcome to full taxi stand 69er via Tango and Juliet.
Just gently descend down to... Oh! I'm sorry, I read that completely wrong. We need to maintain 6,000. I read that needle completely wrong. I apologize. I thought we were above 6,000, not 1,000 feet below. That's a bit of an error of reading of the gauge there. So we're now climbing up to 6,000 feet on 991.
2549, no further ATC available. 12 Unicom 122.8.
Monaco Unicom 122.8 Scandinavian 2519.
Let's just maintain radial inbound to Torp.
Correction to B-line 2283, descend 5,000 feet, clear direct Bavat, QNH 9er, 89er.
Descend flight level 050 and direct Bavat, B-line 2283.
B-line 2283, QNH 9er, 89er.
QNH 9er.
Low pressure this evening. Okay, coming up to 6,000 feet. 100 to go, let's bring that down. .6,000 feet set. And now we can pull our power back again to about 18 inches manifold. RPM stable just above 2200, which is okay. Getting closer to Torp now, so we'll expect descent and vectors hopefully for ILS 18. Okay.
Good evening, North 648 radio check.
Shuttle 648, Polaris, hello, radio 5.
Lovely graduation of color there. That purple. This is like reds that transition into purples that transition into greens. It's like a dark green color.
Shuttle 648, you're cleared to Manchester via ATSAP 3 Charlie departure, runway 19 left. Initial climb 7,000 feet, squawk 7005.
Let's just double check VATSIM as we get closer for any potential surprises, which there seem to be none, as far as I can tell.
Shuttle 648, squawk 7005.
Because of the 20 knot crosswind, I am having to fly an offset heading to my flight path.
Floor control from Naval 40. Gate 69 is currently occupied. Could I have gate 65?
Whack on a little bit of carb heat because I know it's going to get cold here.
430, approved.
Thank you.
Polaris control, hello, Scandian 350 at stand 13, ready to copy clearance to Arne. Scandian 350, Polaris, good evening, clear to Vatnes, Rippe, 1 Charlie departure, runway 19 left. Initial climb 7,000 feet, squawk 1625. Clear to Varnes via Rippe, 1 Charlie departure, runway 19 left, climb 7,000. Squawk clear 1625, Scandinavian 350. Scandinavian 350, read back correct.
Okay, that looks like the lights of Torp Sandefjord right there. So we are getting closer. .25 nautical miles and falling. Stars coming out now.
Scandinavian 430 is parked at gate 65 and is shutting down. Thank you so much for your service and have a good day.
Good day.
Let's just throw.
And Scandinavian 350 request patient start. Scandinavian 350 patient start approved, Kinage 989. 989 and patient start approved 350. Scandinavian 269.
I just want to take this photo as well.
228, thank you very much. Have a good night, Scandinavian 269.
B-line 2283, the above transition, cleared ILS runway 19 left.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm going to look for... Oh, there it is. Is that under cloud cover?
454, clear direct Titla, descent level 100.
Yeah, there's some
Directed,
weird terrain.
down, go to 100.
Weird terrain glitches here. There it is, though. Is that a layer of cloud there that I see, or is that just the snow line? It looks like it could just be the snow line, and then there is a layer of cloud above. So.
Lima Tango Alpha, turn right heading 330. I expect vectors to approach 18.
Turn right heading 330, expect vectors for runway 18 at Torp. Thank you very much, Lima Tango Alpha.
Lima Tango Alpha, are you able visual approach?
I would prefer ILS at this time, Lima Tango Alpha.
Lima Tango Alpha, no problem, expect ILS.
Lovely. He's a nice guy. Being helpful and all, you know, it's great. Okay, now he's given us a vector again. Let's go and bring up the 1083 for now that runway 18 is confirmed. Yeah. Frequency 108.3 is for the ILS. And that we know the heading is in fact 179. My middle mouse scroll wheel really is having difficulties these days. You can see it like flicking back and forwards and not actually rolling. 179 set. So that should come in once we get a bit closer. We might have to start thinking about descending also.
Sierra Lima Fox was on final runway 12 in Notodden.
Is someone landing at Notodden? Oh yes, no, it was the Alpha 20 November.
Sierra Lima Foxtrot, no reported traffic, runway 3.
Runway 3, Sierra Lima Foxtrot, no reported traffic.
Cool. I'm not quite sure what that aircraft identification code is, but sounds cool. Always nice to see some
Schedule 454, descent 5,000 feet, QNH 9er 89er.
Down to 5,000 feet, and QNH is 9er 89er, Scandinavian cover 4.
And control, B-line 2283, fully established, 19 left.
B-line 2283, wind 196 degrees, 11 knots, continue approach number 1.
Continue approach number 1, copy the winds, B-line 2283.
There it is. Looks like we're going to overfly Tunsberg and Jarlsberg, which is always fun. It's kind of weird, but it feels like I'm coming home when
Lima Tango Alpha, turn right heading 355, descend 3,000 feet.
Turn right heading 355, descend 3,000 feet, Lima Tango Alpha.
And 77350, request back to taxi. Scriven Skyrim 350, taxi to Old runway 19 left, via taxi, Kilo, November, Papa, and Sierra.
355
November,
set
Kilo,
and
Papa,
descending
Sierra,
to 3000.
19 left to Norset, correction, Carenado 350.
Okay. Make sure VLOC is turned on, so whenever we come onto the ILS.
Sierra Lima Foxtrot, landed time 040.
Landed time 040, Sierra Lima Foxtrot, thank you.
B922A3, runway 19 left, clear to land.
Yeah, that looks like the snow line.
Clear to land, runway 19 left, B922A3.
Interesting. Yeah, it looks like we're going to come slap bang down over Tunsberg and Jarlsberg. And Horten is off in the distance, just there, I believe, which I've been to before. There's our ADF needle to the ILS coming in, and we should hopefully soon start to see, once we get closer, our ILS localizer and glide slope needles come alive. That would be most helpful. Let's double check. Frequency 108.30. Yeah, cross-checked. That should be fine. And let's just... set it on nav 2 as well. Just to see, just to be doubly sure we're getting what we need. Because I still don't fully trust any potential bugs in this aircraft. So coming down through 4,000 feet, 1,000 feet to go.
454 via Titla transition.
Okay, so the way that you decelerate in this aircraft, as far as I know, while you still have the gear up, is to pull the propeller pitch and essentially feather the propellers.
Good evening, police control. Flight level 140, descending 110.
Is to essentially feather the propellers, because when the gear is still up,
4270,
you have that almighty beeping noise.
Sierra Lima Foxtrot, runway Northern is free. Thank you very much for ATG. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.
Okay, 600 feet to go.
Sierra Lima Foxtrot, bye-bye, break, North Shuttle 648, push and Salberg, Greenwich, 9er.
Pushing start approved, North Shuttle 648.
See, he's going to give me a left-hand turn soon. Yep, there is my localizer. Very good to see. And the glide slope needle should be hidden in there as well. We're almost abeam the ADF, the DME, for the localizer. Okay, 200 feet.
In the next for Mike arrival.
Yeah, there's my glide slope needle as well. Very good to see that. And that is 3,000 set. Let's just decel. Oh, exactly. So that's the lowest power setting I can do without the beep. So I'm going to bring down the RPM. I'm going to bring down the RPM now to decel.
B922A3, correction, stand 45 via Tango and Lima.
45, correction there.
Polaris Control, Scandinavian 832, at flight level 250.
Scandinavian 832, Polaris, god kväll. Descent flight level, correction when ready, descent flight level 120, cleared Lunip for Mike arrival, expect Alice runway 19 left.
$100 knots. We'll probably maintain 100 knots.
God kväll. Flight level 120 and runway 19 left, Scandinavian 832.
Scandinavian 832, Lunip for Mike arrival.
This is Tunsberg, and Jarlsberg is
Lumit one right.
going to be right in there, I think, somewhere. 100 knots.
Luni for Mike, one right arrival. Scandinavian 833.
Any second now. You can give it to me any second now. Come on. Let's go mixture rich.
No shuttle 320 Foxtrot, clear direct Titla, descent 5,000 feet, QNH1, caution 989er.
5,000 feet, direct Titla and QNH 989er, Norway 320 Foxtrot.
Come on. 270. 270, please.
Scandinavian 444 on the low cluster.
Any second now. Come on.
Sky 454, wind 190 degrees, 11 knots, runway 19 left, cleared land.
Copy, wind and clear for land, runway 19 left, Scandinavian 444.
Come on.
Scandinavian 350 ready for departure, Bravo 9.
Come on.
Scandinavian 350 behind landing company, line up away to runway 19 left.
Come on,
behind.
it's back there.
Behind landing company, line up 19 left, behind Scandinavian 350.
Almost halfway to Gardermoen.
Lima Tango Alpha, turn left heading 270.
270, Lima Tango Alpha. .270 set. Okay, 270 set, and we're going to be given, because of that crosswind, we're going to be drifting a bit further away. It's going to take us ages, but yeah, okay. I think Horton is in there somewhere.
Polar Control, I go to...
yeah, seeing the snow line is really cool.
Level, 120, Scandinavian 832.
Scandinavian 832, affirm, descent flight level 120.
Flight level 120, Scandinavian 832.
No shuttle 320 Foxtrot, via Titla transition, cleared RS, runway 19 left.
Titla RS 19 left, Norway 320 Foxtrot.
Okay. Landing checklist. Seatbelts are erect. Fasten belts and harness. Fuel selectors are on. Cowl flaps are set. Electric fuel pumps on. Let's turn those on for landing. Mixture is rich. Propeller is set. Gear down green arc. In the green arc. Which I believe is the one that's below 90. That one there. As opposed to this one here. Well, it could be that, yeah, actually this entire area, I think. There is a division there between, right there, so I'm not sure. Flaps set in the white arc. Those arcs aren't, I need to read up on those arcs, but okay. I'll set whatever I feel is appropriate for the speed. Beautiful terrain. I love the snow textures. Look at that. I love seeing the snow textures, but I love seeing the snow textures not apply to everything. Only the snow textures apply to areas that have high enough altitude. You can see in the really low areas here near the coast, there's no snow. But then as soon as you get on the hills and a bit higher in the higher terrain, there's more snow. Really like that. I'm going to cheat slightly and just see what this looks like in the daytime. Yeah. Beautiful. Oh, love it.
North 648 is distracting.
Probably destroyed everyone's night vision there. I apologize. In fact, no, I don't apologize. It was worth it. So Jarlsberg is actually just under my wing, I believe. Oh, yep, there it is. I saw it just there. Yeah, there's Jarlsberg.
Stand 45 via Tango and Lima, Scandinavian 444.
Scandinavian 350, wind 190 degrees, 11 knots, runway 19 left, cleared for takeoff. 19 left, cleared takeoff, Scandinavian 350.
So I could have done all these.
Scandinavian A32, cleared direct Titla.
I didn't want to come in too fast. That's usually always my problem. So.
Scandinavian 832, cleared direct Titla.
Straight ahead to Titla, Scandinavian 832.
Okay, any minute now he's going to give me another turn. About a 45 degrees to the left, maybe. To intercept the localizer. Please. Let's put my landing lights on. As I am now ready. That's right. I like how the lights there actually dynamically light the terrain and the trees. Yeah. That's really cool. Any minute now, mate. Come on, I don't want to miss this.
Lima Tango Alpha, turn left wing 200, cleared LS runway 18, report established.
Turn left heading 200 and clear to establish on the ILS, will report Lima Tango Alpha.
Carenado 350, climb being 3000. Scandinavian 350, identified.
There's 200 set, and we're cleared to establish. So what we're going to do is we're going once the aircraft has hit that heading, we're actually going to bust the glide before we hit the localizer. So I'm going to hit the approach button, and hopefully the aircraft's going to, yeah. Okay, so let's get the gear down.
Scandinavian 350, climb flat level 110 due to traffic.
Gear is down.
110, Scandinavian 350.
RPM is going full.
No, 732 Sierra Foxtrot, fully established on ILS, runway 19 left.
No shuttle 320 Foxtrot, wind 190 degrees, 11 knots, continue approach number 1.
Continue approach number 1, 732 Sierra Foxtrot.
Yeah, it looks like we're now descending on the glide before we've actually contacted the loc. So.
And North 648, would you like us to hold it Bravo 8 or Bravo 9?
Sure, 648, Bravo 8 is fine.
Roger, Bravo 8, thanks. 648.
And National 648, are you ready for immediate departure?
Okay, I'm going to go manual here.
Yes, we're fully ready to go. 648.
Nurse Shuttle 648, wind 190 degrees, 11 knots, runway 19 left, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 19 left, North Shuttle 648.
Scandinavian 4 shutting down. Just it up for to say no, stay safe.
Ha det bra.
Ha det fint.
Polaris, Lima Tango Alpha is fully established runway 18 at Torp.
Lima Tango Alpha, wind 180 degrees, 5 knots, runway 18, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 18 Lima Tango Alpha. Okay. Alright, so there we go, there's our final clearance. And just...
350, turn right heading 050 for traffic.
We've got some wind buffeting here.
For traffic,
and we have quite a crosswind to contend with, so this is going to be an interesting landing. Also, because of the headwind, our ground speed is ridiculously low. Our ground speed is like 69 knots.
48, confirm scope mode Charlie.
So I don't really feel like I need flaps coming down here. I'm just going to keep the flaps up and keep coming down a little bit faster than I normally would, I think.
Scandinavian 832.
But not, I don't want to overspeed the gear either, so...
5,000 feet, Canadian 89er.
Flight level 5,000 feet and QNH 989.
Believe it or not, that is pretty much how much nose into the wind I need to stay on center line.
320 Fox, final 19 left.
Nurse Shuttle 320 Foxtrot, 19 left, clear to land.
Left plans, so has to be fair, thank you.
Nurse Shuttle 648, report passing level.
Passing through flight level 6,500, North Shuttle 648.
Nurse Shuttle 648, identified, climb flight level 360.
Okay,
direct IP.
mixture is set, props are full,
Direct IP mod down,
gear is down, flaps are up for the moment, lights are on. There's the outer marker.
832, turn left heading 360.
A little bit below the glide. Ooh, hello.
360 Scandinavian 8.
Choppy wind.
Scandinavian 350, Russo 1 navigation, clear direct Kikni, climb flight level 310. Climb 310, direct to Kikni.
Yeah, we've got some choppy wind. And there's some terrain up there on the horizon which doesn't look realistic at all, as you can see, but, you know, until Microsoft do like a Norway or Scandinavia patch, scenery patch, that's probably going to be there for a while. I've seen a number of other discrepancies in Norwegian scenery, but you know, it's a very, very tough country to pull topographical data from and then make it look good out of the box. I'm sure it needs a lot of careful attention to make it look like it should. So okay, still a little bit below the glide, but that's not something that is terribly concerning me now. It's more concerning if I'm above the glide at this point. You can see the cars on the roads there. That's really cool.
65 Tango and Juliet, thank you.
See the cars on the roads there. That is cool. So many cool things about the simulator, and I'm being blown off glide and blown off localizer again because I'm not paying attention. Still, the wind is now easing as I get lower and lower, so it's not too bad.
Turning, heading 280.
Okay.
Scandinavian 832.
Right, so let's bring.
North Shuttle 648, clear direct Nibun.
Let's start thinking about our first notch of flaps. Let's bring it down to 80 knots. And flaps 1 set. And just watch the trim and the power setting to maintain 80 knots. And we're still below the glide, so ease off on the descent a little bit. Let's go flaps 2. Flaps 2 is set. And let's just nose down now and hold there. That's good.
Scandinavian 82, correction, Scandinavian 832, turn left heading 180.
Okay.
Turning, heading left 180.
I think that was the middle marker flashing. And there we are. On the glide, on the loc, coming down. I think this is going to be a good landing. Oh, and see all of the lights flashing inside the cockpit of the different colors as we go over them. That's cool. Okay. Let's just pull the power now and ease her down onto the runway. Like so. And just watch the nose wheel, and let's just maintain about
Scandinavian 832, descent 4,000 feet.
1100 RPM. And welcome to Torp Sandefjord at night. Flaps up. And up there is a series of old vintage aircraft. So it's like a mini museum. And we're going to... Oh, hello. What on earth is that? Lol. Mysterious light hovering in the middle of nowhere. We're going to turn off on Whiskey 3. And so off comes the strobe. Off comes the landing light. Let's just lean for ground operations. A little bit of braking, and let's just vacate the runway at Whiskey 3. Lima Tango Alpha vacating runway 18 at Torp Sandefjord. Thank you very much for ATC. Good evening.
Lima Tango Alpha, roger, taxi, stand of choice. Good evening.
Okay. Stand of choice. Coming off the active now. And since there are no helicopters in this area, I am going to take a shortcut, and I'm going to cut just across that square helicopter area, and I'm going to park up just behind the Pilot Flight Academy DA40s.
We're just about to close, but cleared Seba for Mike arrival. Descent level 120. Expect ILS 19 left.
1 left, 120 Seba for Mike, 1 left. If the Papa Bravo Romeo.
Scandinavian 832, turn left heading 170, cleared ILS 19.
Okay, parking brake on. So, parking brake on.
Turning, heading 10 knots, 90.
Like so. Fuel pumps off. Oh, okay, continue. And pulling the mixture and the throttle. And then once, let's turn off the mags. And there, ladies and gents, is Gothenburg, Sweden to Torp Sandefjord at night IFR in Microsoft Flight Simulator, featuring the brand new Torp Sandefjord scenery. Almost hit the side there with my wing. That would have been bad. I would have had to have a stern conversation with good old Johan Adolfsson and the instructors at Pilot Flight Academy about that. They probably wouldn't have been very happy if I had scored a massive mark in their hangar door. That would not have been good. Anyway, thank you very much, guys, for watching, and I will catch you next time.